day of streaming Terraria. And when last we played, I pretty much ruined my other world, so we're going to be playing on this new world I've built. Pretty much got it all set up to the way it was before, just a few things not quite the same. Let's see. And I forgot the helmet, didn't I? Yep, 1 second, guys. Yep, there it is. So my off-stream character has been sharing gear somewhat with my on-stream character. I try not to do the reverse, though. There we go. Back to geared back up. I don't know why I'm carrying those still. Let's deposit those. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Miscellaneous 2. Misnamed that one originally. There are some things I still need to do. I need to get, there's a few enemies that I'm missing. Or not many enemies, NPCs that I'm missing. I need to get over here. Oh, I got the steampunker now. That's good. 19 gold, though. I'm gonna have to work on that. I want to get the Mega Shark today. Not only that, but I'm gonna need to make some changes to the arena for the old one's army. Okay, good. She's already got a place. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna need to go and find the mechanic. The mechanist and I think the goblin are the ones we still have to find. Found the wizard. I believe we found the tavern keep. Well, no, I'm not seeing the arena, so no, we didn't find the tavern keep. So we need to do that. Alright, so we need to hit the dungeon. I might farm some other bosses today. Now there's an idea I just thought of. We need a way to summon a merchant to be with us so we can sell stuff to him. Oh, nice. This could be very good. Plans altered slightly. We're going to be seeing about farming a desert elemental. So far, none showed up, but that can change. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, that's just the flame burst rod. Oh, I should probably change that to something else. You gonna show up, Miss Elemental? Doesn't seem like it. The desert's probably not big enough. Either that or I'm just unlucky. Let's continue on to the dungeon. Oh, that's right. While I was setting up the map, I discovered something, and I didn't want to finish exploring it until I was on stream. But we mined in here, and I need to get some wood. Need to set up some torches. There we go. So anyways, that line down there, that reminds me of something I read about a special altar and a special biome that sometimes appears in worlds. I'm hoping that that's what this is. I don't think it might be that useful now that we're in hard mode, but it's a rare thing. Aren't those sand sharks just cute? Excuse me. Sorry guys, just ate. Alright, let's check this out. Basically, I had a meteorite land here. That's how I managed to discover this. So I'm hoping this leads to a sword biome, I believe is what it's called. Named such because there's a altar here with a sword stuck in it. Now I'm tempted to leave that and make it like the centerpiece of a base or something. And there it is. Nothing. Oh, isn't that nice? At least I don't see anything. No, I didn't pick up anything. Well, oh well. Onward we go to the dungeon. And while we are in hard mode, due to the way dungeons are set up, the dungeon is still in normal mode, so we should be able to breeze through here without too much issue. Just keep an eye out for the Mechanist. Oh yeah, that's what else we need to do. We need to keep an eye out for dart traps as well. Might as well gather the wire. No idea what he killed. Apparently there was something there. He killed it. I've always had the most luck finding the Mechanist in the dungeons. I don't know if that's the only place she spawns or what, but yeah. Oh, while we're in here, we need to gather up some of these water candles as well. Is this a water candle? Nope, dungeon candle. Okay. Let's get rid of that obsidian. There we go. Clear these out. Whoop, 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 whoop. Shoot, shoot, shoot. They're no super dart traps, but they'll do for now. Don't really care about that. Oh, there we go. There's a water candle. Reason why we want to gather some of them, they're useful for farms. Oh, there she is. Alright, another NPC in our little family. Okay, let's get rid of these copper. They're practically worthless. Grab some water candles. And apparently it's nightfall. Wasn't even paying attention at the time. Only figured that out because, well, I'm a werewolf now. And yes, I realize I'm leaving a lot of these chests behind when I have golden keys. At this point, there's really not that much in here that I want. That will change if we have a solar eclipse. But for now... we're going without. Oh, right, door. Water walking potion. Eh. Okay, now this time we need to separate this, because that is definitely a trap there. Getting a bit of cash here, and that's what we're farming right now, besides wires and traps and candles. Definitely wanting the candles. This will also help reduce dungeon spawns later. Not that that's necessarily a good thing. We might actually want that when it comes to farming, but yeah. Alright, let's see here. Okay, we've been this way. Whoop. Wolfie got ouched. Oh, there's plenty of you guys showing up now, isn't there? There we go. There's the water candle. Another water candle. Nice. Alright, let's see here. Let's go down this way. Oh! There we are. Oh, nice. After 28 gold, we might have enough to get the weapon parts that we need to craft the mini shark, I believe it's called. Oh. Wrong move there. Okay, let's head out. We got what we wanted. We have the goblin? No, we do not. Alright. I think we fought a goblin invasion here before. Feel like there was one at least. You know what? I think we might have the materials to make a goblin flag. No, I'm not seeing it. Alright. Oh, I can always trigger one easily. Let's see here. I need to deposit stuff. Don't need that dungeon candle. You were an accident. Do I need another blocks, or do I have... Yeah, I'm gonna need another chest for blocks. Miscellaneous. Thought I had something I wanted to toss in here. But now I'm having a brain fart and I can't remember what it was. 2 statue. Do we have a bird statue? No, we do not. We're going to need to try and find a bird statue. Alright. Let's see here. It's almost morning. Could easily go out and do something. Really no point in it right now because, well, there's still a couple monsters out. Oh, there we go. Oh, I still haven't lit up the world there. Let's correct that mistake. Alright, fishing quest. In the jungle. Okay, well, we can do that. I hope. Might do some off-stream building later. By the way, you guys can look forward to more Terraria streaming as I plan on cutting back on the other games, focusing more on one game at a time. I realized that was my mistake. Trying to build a loyal audience is hard when you're constantly switching games. Alright, jungle biome, here we come. We still need to set up an underground, then again, we might not need to set up an underground farm for crystals and souls of light. We might be able to just dig to a place. Non-useful. But I had to check. Sometimes he has the fishing rod. Really good fishing rod. Let's not worry about them for now. As you can see, part of our corrupted area was turned into pearlescent. Or, hallowed. Why'd I say pearlescent? I'm thinking Borderlands. And part of our desert was corrupted. This is a small desert, so no worries. Am I heading? Yeah, okay, there we go. I was beginning to wonder if I was heading the right way for the, fishing. Here. You know what? Let's make this the fishing area. Could be a bad idea, but I would prefer to have a fishing area closer in rather than deeper into the jungle. See, it's looking like they're dropping stuff, but they're not. Some oxygen there. They're just falling out of the sky there. Dang murder turtles. Okay, now for a proper jungle fishing spot, we're going to need 300 continuous squares of water. And we don't have that, do we? That's 4. Nope, we are not there yet. I think I tossed all my buckets on somebody else. But unfortunately, no gathering water. Let's check if there's a really... Don't think there's a deep area here. And I avoided gathering ingredients, or I avoided gathering chests and whatnot while I was setting up the world. Yeah, no real good fishing spots here. And there we go with some more corruption. Oh, dang, the beach is corrupted. Shoot. Okay. Can't quite jump there. Phew. Alright. Let's go through and get rid of some of these things here. Calming potion. That'll come in handy later, I'm sure. There we go. Ooh, Pinky! Pink gel and some gold. And it's up to 33 gold. Okay, we do have the tavern keep. I was wondering about that. Let's see about... Not quite sure what I want to do right now. I guess we could see about setting up an underground area to farm souls of light. What did I just pick up? There was something. Eh. Alright, here we go. Let's start here. Needed... No, never mind. Those are regular stone. We don't want regular stone. We need to start deeper into the hollowed area. Oh, cool. We got the party girl. Aw, her name is Star. Star Butterfly, anyone? You know what? Might as well take a big chunk of this pearl stone. So that way, if we need to, we can craft more. I'd rather not, because I don't like corrupting areas, but, you know, needs must and whatnot. Oh, not quite there. Oh, nice! Titan's Glove. I think we already got one, but huzzah, another one. And we're up to 59 gold. Good. We're definitely going to have enough now for the, Mega Shark. That was it. It was the Mega Shark, not the Mini Shark. Now, where did my tunnel start going? Yep, there we go. We need to reach the cavern levels. That shouldn't take too long. We're making good pace. There we go. Seeing a bunch of crystals now. At the depth now where we can start getting crystals and souls of light. Both of which will be very useful for us in the future. Okay, let's carve out an area here. We're already dealing with a hollowed area, so no worries about changing that. Just want a nice big area to farm in. Plus, if we want to create an artificial arena, well, we'll have plenty of stone, won't we? Oh, wait, that's a blessed apple. We wanted that. Yes, we now got a unicorn mount. I don't even know what dropped that. Doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, let's dig out more. That a whoopee cushion? Yep. Don't care, I already got one. Actually, already got a couple. Alright, dig away. Clear this place out. Another one? Still didn't see who dropped it. Haven't really widened it that much, but we're running out of inventory space for blocks, aren't we? Oh. Another soul of light. Nice. And a base. What just dropped that? I didn't even get to see what we killed. Whoop! There goes a lot of pearl sand. I have to clear that out. It looks like... Oh, it was lead. Okay, cool. Thought I was gonna have to get rid of something to make room for that. Thought it might be a hard mode ore. Alright. Continue clearing this out. Ouch. There we go. What's that there? Alright, back to digging. Also gonna need to see about getting some actuators. If we want to do this right. Especially if we want to farm crystals quickly and easily. Oh, a light mimic. Nice, if it's stuck in there, it's not gonna get us. Oh, I'm thinking hollowed mimic, not light mimic. But we could use this still. One moment, guys. And back. Oh, bound goblin. Where? Where's the goblin? Apparently the goblin is even detected nearby. Sword statue. Nope, nope. Okay, he despawned. Oh well. Hey, boss dude! 1234, welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying what you're watching, as long as what you're watching is me. Currently digging out a farming spot for Souls of Light. Going to need them if we're going to end up farming hollowed mimics later. We can craft keys of light. Oh, dang it, wasn't paying attention. Rip me. Just recently got into Hardmode for the first time, and it is crazy. Yes, it is. Especially if you play on Expert mode. It gets a lot worse in Expert. Respawn times are... whew. Alright, let's drop off these extra blessed apples we just picked up. I thought there was more than one. Whatever. Oh, get rid of that carrot. Souls of Light. Why not toss them in there? Save up the heart crystals for later. We're gonna need those for heart lanterns. Gonna get dominated by corruption and hollow. Not brave enough to solo expert mode. Yeah. When it comes to the corruption and the hollowed, yeah, you can. It's easy to get worried about that. One thing you can do. One thing you can do is that corruption and hollowed have a limit to how far they can spread. So if you're worried and you want to protect an area, there's a simple way to do so. So like say I wanted to protect the desert here. You start digging, you dig a 3-wide area. Now, desert is a bit harder to protect because all it takes is a little bit of corruption or hollowed, and it will spread throughout all the sand. But if you wanted to block off an area, you would dig a hole like that. And then you'd fill it up with something like wood. Because corruption and hollowed cannot spread through wood. I am having way too many enemies showing up right now. It's really hard to build when you got all these enemies showing up. Anyways, that's one way. Would you have to dig it all the way down like to the underworld? Not really. An easy way to do this is dig out a bit, and then you dig a sideways tunnel. And again, you fill the sideways tunnel up with wood. And that would protect, so far. Another thing you can do is you've got these sunflowers. And sunflowers prevent the spread as well. Place a small line of those at the entrance at either side of your area, and that should prevent the corruption or hollow from spreading. In fact, my last world got ruined by my purposeful corruption of an area. So there are certain blocks that corruption and hollowed spread through. They spread through sand, they spread through rock, they spread through grass. And I think that's about it. So as long as you don't use those to form the barrier, you can easily control the spread of the hollowed and the corruption, or crimson even. There we go. So let me show you something that I did. Real quick. This is a world that I've been working on. Ah, crap. Right, that doesn't... We gotta replace those blocks there before we can set up the bed. So this is a world that I've been playing in my off time when I'm not streaming. Started up a couple of fishing holes, and over here, this is a pearlescent fishing hole. As you can see, once you're in the center, the water turns purple, meaning it's now a pearlescent world. What I did to prevent the spread of it is I placed 3 wide wood all around it. We can't really see it down here. But yeah, I spread it out all around it. That way I have a little pearlescent fishing hole, but it's not going to spread and hollow the rest of the world. Sorry, I don't know why I'm calling it pearlescent. Thanks for the tips. Trying to get some armor. Early hard mode is rough one, especially as a mage. Okay, really good early hard mode mage gear. If you want summoning, look for black recluse spiders. Okay, black recluse spiders, you can create spider armor. Also, keep an eye out on your desert for sandstorms. During sandstorms, you can get... am I on the wrong character? Yeah, I'm on the wrong character. Whoops. During sandstorms, you can get a desert elemental spawning. Desert elementals drop forbidden fragments. Forbidden fragments create the forbidden armor, which looks like this. Really cool gear. It increases the damage of your summons, increases your max mana and your magic damage, and it gives you a special spell. Creates a little tornado there. It's all about knowing what you're doing, really, which does take a while. I try to keep my fishing gear with me because you never know when you're going to want to go fish. I'm thinking we're going to need to dig a little bit here. There was something I don't know what I was... sorry, brain fart. Trying to remember what I was working on. Let's get some actuators here. That's way more than enough. Read about the forbidden armor on the wiki, and it's super legit. Yes, it is. Also, if you manage to farm some additional parts, if you get like 2 more forbidden fragments, and you have a corrupt or crimson desert, which is what I did on my previous stream, previous world, then you can farm lamps from the djinn. And you can get a really powerful spell from that lamp by combining it with Souls of Night and 2 Forbidden Fragments. And I forgot my wiring. So teleport right back. Let's see here. Wiring should be in miscellaneous. Or not. Do I not have any more wires? I probably don't have any more wires. They aren't too expensive to buy. So we'll just buy a handful of wires. Might as well buy a switch while we're at it. Oh. Wait, what? I thought we had a lot more money than that. Alright, we bought all those actuators. Derp. Not even enough for a switch. Okay. Let's see if we've got something we can afford to sell here. Oh, metal. Okay, got some hollowed bars. we could sell those. We won't be using the armor very much yet. But I'd prefer to sell something else. Mithril ore. There we go. We can sell that. Okay, where is... There's the mechanist. Oh, wait. Mechanic rod. 30% fishing power. How are we doing on our fishing rod? 22%. Okay, we can get that too. Or not. We can't afford it yet. Okay, whatever. Let's get our switch. We should have enough wire. Whoops. Let's go back to our little hollowed farm for Souls of Light. Whee! You can't fly on the back of a unicorn, but you can double jump. It farts out sparkles! Whee! Okay, here we go. Thanks for your ride. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Might want to fill that up. Okay, this... Was this the one? Yes, it was. Okay. Let's make this a little wider. Oh, there's some more wires right there. So what I've got right now is the grand design. It's a combined item. Combines pretty much all of the wrenches with the wire cutters, the ruler, and there was that lens that allows you to see wires and such.